Well, in 2014, Senator Boniff and I, as members of the Senate Higher Education Committee, we traveled around the state to 24 college campuses. And at each stop along the way, we met with students. And the number one thing we kept hearing were the high cost of education. How do I afford my college degree? Most recently, we had a bill that I had sponsored that provide low-cost student loans where students can refinance their student loans once they graduate at as low as 3%. So that's been a very attractive and very popular program we have going currently. When you look at our state and the future of our state, it's extremely important that we have some attainment goals. We know that over 70% of our workforce in the future will need some type of a college degree, a 2-year, a 4-year, a license.
One of Minnesota's greatest strengths is our higher education system and the hundreds and thousands of people who are able to get the college education they need to succeed. However, the cost of getting this education continues to be a burden for far too many, and for those who continue to struggle with the high costs of student loan debt. Earning a post-secondary degree is getting too expensive for middle-class families and is hurting Minnesota students well beyond their school years. Student debt is slowing students' abilities to buy a house, buy a new car, get married, and lead the lives we have been accustomed to. A college degree should not just be an option for those who can afford it. It should be an option for all Minnesotans regardless of income or stature. That's why the Senate DFL is reducing the barriers to higher education access in Minnesota. The needs of our workforce are changing. Every Minnesotan must be prepared for the jobs of the 21st century economy. This means students need to have access to programs providing certificates, 2-year degrees, and 4-year degrees. In order for Minnesota to continue to lead the nation in scientific innovation, investing in Minnesota's cutting-edge research institutions must continue. Other states are willing to invest in their institutions, and Minnesota will fall behind without state support. Whether it's working towards providing tuition relief, expanding access to grants and scholarships, or creating paths to student debt forgiveness, the Senate DFL is working for our students.
When you look at the past and you look to the future, education has always been the pathway to a better life. And I think our higher education institutions and our E-12 institutions play a big role in that, obviously. So I think that role that they play in providing opportunities to create a better life for people is always going to be there. How they do that may be changing over time with technology, distance learning, lots of new things that are developing. But I think that need for an education is always going to be there.